Insta poet blues, or are you completely lost to the poet's gram? If yes, then this video is exactly your roadmap to thrive on Instagram as a poet. Before moving ahead with the video, let me introduce myself. I'm Rushita and I'm a published author and a successful Instagram poet. So if you are anywhere interested for building a successful personal brand as a poet on Instagram, or knowing tips and tricks about how to make your poetry visually appealing, or how to publish your first book, then this channel is for you. So I would really love for you to go and subscribe, like, or share anything that's possible. It would be great. Today's video will be discussing one tip which we all miss while starting out on Instagram as a poet, and I would really like to share that, and that is setting goals. Now you must be wondering, like, why we need to set goals just to write and publish and edit a fucking post? But that's not it all. First of all, setting goals, it's not just important for you just to know what you want to write, how you want to write, what flow you want to work on, but it's also important for the audience your poetry or your poems will be reaching out to. Now let me tell you how. All these years I learned that there are three main pillars for setting goals for your Instagram poetry, for writing poetries, and also for sharing them on Instagram. So let's discuss the first one. The first pillar is crafting goals. What this means is just looking at your writing style right now and knowing what specific poetic skills you would like to enhance or develop. Example, if you just observe, like, you're using too less metaphors, so just taking up a course, learning, or just writing in a style where you're including more metaphors in your poetry. So these are all crafting goals, just knowing, like, you want to enhance your poetry better. Having crafting goals will literally push your boundaries to creatively express yourself. The second pillar is community connection goals. Now what this means is, how do you envision your relationship as a poet on Instagram with your followers? For example, are you seeking meaningful conversations? Are you seeking collaborations with someone? Are you seeking brand deals, brand partnerships? Just to jot down your vision clearly with your followers is what this pillar covers. Another example of community connection goal can be like, suppose I just want to engage in more poetry challenges this week, or I just want to collab with two great poets in my circle I came across or I built conversations with. That can be some of the community connection goals. So the third most pillar and the most important one is to also jot down what personal goals you have apart from being an Instagram poet, what milestones you want to achieve through your poetry. In general, knowing how can poetry contribute to your personal growth. It's very important to jot down this rule. Your last personal goal can be just compiling all your best poems to publish a book someday. It's literally the time for you to grab a pen and paper, sit down and jot down all your goals in these three main pillars. If you're fine sharing, I would literally love to read all the goals you have established yourself by all those three pillars I discussed, and you can also comment them down below and I'll be more than happy to go through them. And that is it for today's video. I hope this made you clear about just building the foundation of your Instagram journey as a poet. But stay tuned until the next one, because we'll be covering more tips and tricks about how to make your poetry more visually appealing and shareable. That's it for now, but see you in the next one. Bye.